Hey, hey, hey. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was 9 o'clock. I know I can't be on here too long tonight. I know I can't be on too long. But knowing me, I'm going to end up being on way too long. Way too long. Hey, Faye. Hey, Etlin. I'm just hopping on because when I was on earlier today, a guy asked me a question about whether or not being on TikTok hurt my business, hurt my main business, my candle company. And that question literally has been on my mind all day long. Because TikTok didn't hurt my business, because if you're making people money, Kanye West is a prime example that you can be about batshit crazy and people will still work with you. So TikTok didn't really affect my business like that. We were still getting national appearances on shows. We were on Good Morning America several times. We were on the Tamron Hall show. I think we did Tamron Hall twice. Live with Regis. I don't know. We had so many TV appearances last year. I can't even remember all. I know we had at least 2 Good Morning America, 1 Tamron Hall, and 1 something else. I can't remember. And we were, working with Macy's. We were with City Trends. We had a bunch of corporate accounts. Anyway, if you're making people money and you're not talking too crazy, you're fine. You're fine. But I'm going to say this. And we went viral on here. When I say we, I mean I. I want to say I had 2 viral videos last year with somewhere between 500,000 to 750,000, something like that, views, something like that. So between going viral and having all of those TV appearances, we were fine. I think we did like 2 million in sales last year. But anyway, but his question really was about did my personality, did my brashness, did my outspokenness, did my lack of corporateness, you know what I'm saying? Like did my lack of respectability politics? Because when y'all log on here and you hear someone say, I run a multi-million-dollar company, you expect them to look a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Y'all expect them to act a certain way. Y'all expect them to be a certain way. When somebody says, I run a multi-million-dollar company, and then when you go look at the company, you be like, wait a minute, I know this crazy ass chick. Did she not the CEO? But yes, I was. You know what I'm saying? Because I separate business. I'm good at business. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at branding. I was good at building a community. I knew who my people were, and hey Miss Scent, and I gave my people what they wanted in terms of the product that we were making, and we had like amazing customer service. We were like the Chick-fil-A of candle companies when it came to customer service. So I talk trash on here, but when it came to my customers, I was like, let me take care of you. So we didn't really suffer from that aspect, and people liked the fact that I was authentic. But for him, and he was a black man that asked that question, they want you to be a certain way. Because if you show up a certain way and look a certain way and speak a certain way, then they know that you're going to follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? So when they start talking about being submissive and dressing a certain way, it's because if you are willing to suppress how you really want to be, how you really want to talk, how you really want to think, if you're willing to show up dressed a certain way, they know that you'll compromise all of your other standards. That's really what it boiled down to. And so his question to me was, because you are not acting a certain way, are they turning you away from working with you monetarily? And the answer is no. You know what I'm saying? The answer really is no. And when you tell people no, they are shocked. They're like, What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't lose accounts? What do you mean you didn't lose money? What do you mean people still wanted to work with you? Because they have drank the Kool-Aid of respectability politics. You see what I'm saying? So they show up in a suit and tie. Now I'm going to say this. I've been thinking hard about it, and so I don't cuss nearly as much. But I don't curse nearly as much because TikTok don't like it, and my videos kept getting suppressed. So I said, I'm going to play by the rules a little bit. But y'all know I'm still talking trash and blocking people. So you got to play by the rules a little bit. You can't just be out here going crazy with how you acting. So you got to play by the rules a little bit. But generally speaking, we didn't lose any accounts. And I got to show up authentically. Now, the other thing that TikTok did for me, it made me want to show up authentically. It made me want to live my life in a way that was in alignment with how I was. TikTok showed me women that were living their best life. It showed me women that had left corporate America and started their own companies. It showed me women that were authentically who they are, how they showed up, how they dressed, how they behaved, how they existed in relationships, everything. So TikTok made me want to be more authentic to who I was. I don't have a large following on, my company has an okay following on Instagram. I personally don't have a large following on Instagram, mainly because Instagram is so curated and so superficial, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it made it difficult for me to find a following over there. But when I hit TikTok, I was able to find my tribe, and it made me want to show up more authentically. That's what I want for y'all. So I want y'all to know that there are like options for you to show up authentically. Like you can create a life for yourself that's authentic and in alignment with who you are. You don't have to like put on these airs and, do stuff with people that you don't want to do, talk to people you don't want to talk to. You really don't have to do that. You really don't. It reminds me of, well, I'm not even going to get into that. You really don't have to do that. The other thing that TikTok did, it showed me a whole bunch of different options. And so people were coaching. First off, I have some life coaches on here, and I'm like, who are you leading? Like, you don't even have any life experience to be a life coach. I've been a certified life coach for 15 years. But I was like, I never felt like, I'm not telling people how to live their life. Like, do I even have enough experience to tell people? And then I got on this app and I said, who are these coaches? And then I was looking at these dating coaches and I'm like, what? Are these people for real? And so it let me know that I was like severely downplaying the talents that I have. Like severely downplaying it. Like the dumbest people on this app were coaching people. And I was just like, what? So I said, I'm going to start off being a business coach. I'm going to start off being a business coach because I know business. I've run a multi-million-dollar company. And I immediately picked up clientele. And they were like, oh, my God, the way you present this information. And I was like, well, I have a background in curriculum and instruction. I was working on my doctorate when I started this company. So I know how to take complex concepts like the customer journey and break it down so that it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Or, customer acquisition, like how do you get customers? Like I know how to break it down. And people were just amazed. And I was amazed that they were amazed. And I was just like, what? And so I said, okay, let me start. When I started coaching, I said, oh, I'm tired of making candles. I'm tired of making candles. I'm about to pivot. I'm about to pivot again. I started Southern Elegance when I was 45, I think. Yeah, 46. I was 45 because it was 2016. So I started Southern Elegance when I was 45. And I was like, okay, I'm 52. At the time I was 51 because it was last year. I was like, okay, I'm about to make another major pivot. So I started talking about shutting it down last year with my family. And my family was kind of like, Girl, you don't put all these years into this business. You doing something that other people like would love to do. Like you built a multi-million dollar company basically out of thin air. What are you doing? And when I say multi-million dollar, I mean multi-millions per year, not multi-million over the life of the company. We've probably done about 10 million, somewhere up in there. And so my family was like, "What are you going? Like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I think I'm gonna pivot again. I think I'm gonna pivot. I think I'm gonna pivot to being a business coach and a consultant." And they were like, "But how?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'll figure it out." And so I've been slowly making the change. And then one day this year, I just said, "This shit. I'm sick of these goddamn candles, and I'm sick of these people." It was more so the people than the candles. The people, the employees. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to hire nobody else. Everybody that I hire from this point on, they're gonna be virtual. We're gonna communicate via Zoom and email. I am not gonna talk to them. I am peopled out. I swear to God, I would rather go in a classroom and deal with children, because at least with children, I know their brains are not developed. So when a child is acting crazy, I can just literally say their brain is not developed. Their brain is not developed. That's it. When you're working with adults and they acting crazy, you just kind of go, your brain is fully developed. Like, what is happening here? So I was just like, I don't want to work with people no more. Digital, that's it. And so I started learning how to do online courses. I learned how to be have an online group coaching program. I learned how to design courses and presentations in Canva. I did a whole lot of stuff. And now I'm getting ready to pivot again. So TikTok made me want to pivot. TikTok made me want to talk to people authentically. TikTok made me want to be unfiltered with how I presented information to the world and how I presented information to y'all. So that's really what TikTok did. So, and I think it has the capacity to change anybody's life, to be perfectly honest with you. TikTok, YouTube a little bit also, because you can find really good videos. Speaking of YouTube, child, I learned how to upload. Woo, honey, it's about to be on and popping. Now, I know it's going to take me some years to figure out YouTube and get all of the stuff done, but I figured out how to upload my TikToks to YouTube. So now my YouTube channel will have all of my TikTok lives over there, baby. Plus any lives that I happen to do on YouTube. Like once I build up a following over there from my lives from TikTok, then I'll start going lives on both places. But anyway, there are times when I wonder, am I going to be successful? Am I going to be successful enough? Am I making a mistake by shutting down Southern Elegance, my candle company? Am I making a mistake doing that? Because that is a huge, huge, huge decision. And I'm going to be honest, it left me in debt because some of the shit I just said, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. I'll figure out how to pay it off later. Like, I will figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If I made $1 million before, I'll make $1 million again. That's just kind of my attitude about it. But there are times when I wonder, am I making a mistake? Am I making a good decision? I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you. Hell, y'all will go through the journey with me. Y'all will see whether or not it's a good decision. Whatever mistakes I make, whatever, I learn, y'all will be literally a part of the process, because I haven't even really made the announcement anywhere else. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know. But like Instagram and Facebook, I'm not on those apps, so those people don't really know that I've decided to shut the business down. But y'all will see. We'll see exactly what happens as I transition, into the next phase of my life. So we'll see. We will see. Y'all gonna see everything. Y'all gonna see everything. If I ever decide to get married, y'all gonna see. If I ever decide to get in a relationship, y'all gonna see. If I decide to be celibate, y'all gonna see. Like, what the hell was that? How the hell did I get in here? A moth just flew in here. But whatever happens, y'all will, I'm going to be transparent and let people see that it's okay to make changes. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to live authentically. So, but that question, what's your accountability support system? It's interesting that you say that. I don't need one. I've never needed one. I've never needed somebody to be held accountable to. I have a coach. I have a business coach. Well, she's really a life coach. She's like a combination life and business coach because she kind of helps me see how my personal trauma affects the business and affects me making money. But anyway, I will tell her this is what I'm going to do, and that's it. She doesn't have to come back and say, did you do it? Did you write down your goals? Are you moving towards your goals? It's never that. I will literally say, when I started working with her, I said I want to be a multi-million-dollar company. The next year we were a multi-million-dollar company. Then I was talking to her last year. I said, I think I'm going to start coaching. And then I held a thought to kind of figure it out. 6 months later, I had started my coaching program. I told her, I said, I think I'm going to close Southern Elegance. 6 months later, we were making serious strides to shutting everything down. I had started eliminating products and everything. And so I'm not the type of person that needs like somebody to say, are you doing what you said you're going to do? In fact, the people around me, they know me better than I know me, because sometimes I'll just casually say something like, oh, I'm tired of this car. I'm tired of, whatever it is. And when I say that, they'd be like, oh, you about to buy a new car. And I'll be like, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. And it'll be like a few months later. So if I ever say it, if the thought ever enters into my brain, I'm moving on it. I'm a firm believer of your thoughts create your reality. And I talked about this before, about the multiverse and how all of your decisions exist at the same time. Like every decision that you've ever made exists at the same time. And that all you have to do is change your thought process to move on into an alternate reality. That's literally what you have to do. So I was a teacher. I decided I want to be a business person, a successful business person. No business experience, no business background. But I started thinking that that's what I wanted to do. And then my body moved me into that direction. Opportunities opened up. I said yes. I learned things. Like you can't be thinking it and then don't do anything. It doesn't work like that. But I'm a firm believer that as soon as you get that thought in your brain. But see, so many of y'all are out of alignment. And so when you want to move into another reality, whatever that other reality is, you want to be happy. Let's just make it really simple. You want to live a more authentic life and move and live in happiness. Most of y'all are too scared to make the decision that's going to move you to that reality. Because a lot of times it might mean leaving your spouse, cutting off family, changing your job. And so a lot of y'all will not make the necessary decisions to move into that reality. I'm not that person. When I say, like, I have an idea of how I want my life to be in the next year, I have an idea of how I want it to be. It's going to be that way. It's going to be that way in a year. It might take me 18 months, but in a year, it's going to be almost identical to what I want. Because I have seen it too many times. What happens when you change your thoughts? Your thoughts are just energy. It's just an electrical current. Your muscle movement is just an electrical current. That's all it is. And so when you have that energy and everything is in alignment, you will shift your reality into an alternate place. And so I've never wanted to be poor because I grew up dirt poor. Literally dirt poor. You hear people talking about dirt poor. I mean, like we grew up dirt poor on a dirt road, barefoot, because I lived in the country. We didn't have shoes. It was like something out of a movie. We went everywhere barefoot. My grandma didn't even have a working toilet. She basically had a pot. When people say they didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, that's like how poor we were. So growing up that poor, I just said I don't want to be this poor ever again. I want to live a nice middle class lifestyle. It wasn't until I got into my 40s that I even understood that I want to be better than middle class. Like in my I got to middle class because that's all I knew. So I thought that I had made it. Like I thought that I had made it when I got to middle class. Like this house that I live in now. Shit, I thought that this was it. Like this shit, damn near $3 3,000 square feet. We got 4 bedrooms. We got a whole living area upstairs. I drive a Jag. Like, I thought this was the epitome. I was born in Dothan, Alabama, and I was raised in Sampson County in Clinton, North Carolina. Country and more country. I thought that this was it. And then I got on Instagram, of all places, and started following a couple of black content creators. And I was like, oh shit, I set my sights too damn low. What is this? These women, I'm writing Rayford right now. These women are living these fabulous, like, I didn't know that black women even live like that. And there was a bunch of them. And they were all over Instagram. Now, some of that shit we know now is a damn lie. We know it's a lie. We know it's a lie. But a couple of them that I was following, it wasn't. That was their real life. Like, that was their real car. It was their real home. I used to live off Cliffdale. It was their real home. It was their real everything. And I was looking at those women and I was like, okay. And then I saw business women. I had never seen business women. Like, I had never, before I got on Instagram, I never saw a woman that owned a multi-million-dollar company. I had literally never even seen it, because where would you see it? Like, literally, where would you see it? Where would you see a black woman, with her own company? And so when I got on Instagram, that's the first time I really saw it. But most of them were natural hair care people. You didn't see too many black women that had businesses that were not hair care. You know what I'm saying? Only recently have you seen like a lot of women doing a lot of different things. And even the women that you see, they're not doing it like you think they're doing it. Trust me. That's a story for another day. But so that was the first time I saw business women. And I said, I want to be a businesswoman. I want to have a multi-million-dollar company. I want people to be able to Google me and pages come up. I want to be on podcasts. I want to be on TV. I want all of this stuff. And it happened. Now, it happened and I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable because I was working all the damn time. Scaling a company, running a multi-million-dollar company is not what people make it out to be. If you really talk to somebody, they'll tell you how fucking miserable they are. There's a reason that 90% of small businesses fail. And it's not because they're failing. It's because people get burnt out. Because you are literally working all the time and you're constantly having to learn new things. So corporate accounts, the margins are thin. And so you got to do a whole lot of work to make money. And a lot of times people lose money or barely break even on corporate accounts while they are growing. But they don't talk about that. And then if you're going to go direct to consumer, customer acquisition costs are high. So it costs a lot of money to get a customer. And then if you go viral, like we just kept popping and going viral, I had to scale the company myself with my own money. So even though we were doing multi-millions, hundreds of thousands had to go right back in the company to grow the company. So anyway, I did everything that I set out to do, and I literally became the type of woman that I used to look up to. So I used to look up to business women like myself, and I actually became that person. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm morphing into a different phase of my life, basically. So, but his question really got me thinking about how many people are living their lives inauthentically. How many people are not creating content? Like, there are some people out there with really interesting dynamic stories, but they are afraid to tell it because they are afraid to be authentic. And so only the people that are really bold and unafraid kind of create content. And so, because there's going to be a lot of criticism that come when you create content. People, y'all know, I get called fat, old, ugly, anger, bitter, I get called all kinds of names on any given day. In fact, a girl was just going off, spent about 45 minutes in my comment section today just arguing. And she was like, why you keep arguing? I said, because you're going to keep me on the FYP page, baby. Like, this is how this algorithm works. The more you comment, the more engagement I'm going to get. So after I typed that, she stopped. Because I'm just like, I don't care what you say. It's water off a duck's back as far as I'm concerned. I don't really care what people think of my life. It doesn't faze me. At this point, it just don't. I'm 50. Yeah, I'm feeling my 50. I don't care. And I just be like, if I don't care at 50, Lord knows what's going to happen when I'm 60 or 70. So, but I'm the happiest now. I'm the absolute happiest now. I tell everybody, I told people 2023, my life is invite only. So I only spend time with people that I like. I only spend time with people that like me. I only coach students that I want to be around and talk to every week because we meet weekly with my business coaching. So I am very purposeful with how I move through the world. Even when engaging here, there are people that I've never met and we engage on a regular basis because I like them. If not, y'all know, block. You won't care and you'll be even happier in your 60s. I hope so. I sincerely hope so. You're happier that way, that guy. That's right. But see, men have lived like this their whole life. Men, this is how men live. They kind of live. That's a lie. Let me stop lying. No, they don't. No, they don't. Men care what other men think. Men make a lot of decisions based off of what their boys think. So let me just stop lying. They'll date and marry a woman because she fit in aesthetic and know that they are miserable with that damn woman. But because she light skinned with green eyes and curly hair, they'll go ahead and walk her ass down the damn aisle and then be miserable and cheat with her with somebody looking like me. Hoop earrings, red lip, ponytail. Normally I have my nails done talking trash while they got a nice little Christian woman at home that fit the profile. So let me stop lying on men. Everybody out here not living their authentic life and being miserable. And then the moment you step away from that and only have people in your life that support you, life gets better. I stopped being friends with someone because I was tired of the drama. I was just tired of the drama. It was like always something. I was always doing something to get on her nerves. I was always saying something. I was always doing something. She was always questioning why you got to be like this, why you say this, why you do this, why. I said, you know what? I'm going to help you be happy. I'm going to help you be happy. And I blocked her on everything. Now, if you block somebody on Verizon, they unblock them after 90 days. So after 90 days, I guess she was texting and calling during the 90 and it wouldn't come through. After 90, she hit me up and was like, I've been thinking about you. I felt like saying, but I have not been thinking about you. I have not missed you at all. I did not miss her not one day. Now, we did go out and do some debauchery. I will say, I did kind of miss those times because we would go and get drunk and be at the club acting the fool. So I kind of missed that. But because I wasn't going out and doing all of that foolishness, I stood up my whole coaching business in about 2 weeks. So there was a trade-off. I've been drama-free for about 4 years now. No, you not. Dude, you not drama-free. You not drama-free. You still drama-full. You just don't have, you take two people to have drama. A drama is just a theater. You know what I'm saying? So right now you by yourself. You don't have the audience. The moment you get the audience or another woman or somebody around you, back to the drama. Back to the drama. I don't even try to act like I'm drama-free. I tell people I'm drama-full. I'm drama-full. You ain't getting no peace in a relationship with me because it's always going to be something popping off. So if you need some calm and peace and tranquil waters, don't even date me. Because I'm going to tell you up front, it's going to be drama full. I'm going to be like, hey, let's do this. Let's go here. Let's something. I'm shutting this shit down and I'm starting another business. So whatever. It's somebody said what changed on her end. She missed me because I'm a good damn friend. Same thing that happened with my ex-husband if we told the damn truth. Same thing. Taking it for granted because I'm a good friend. I was a good wife. I was an excellent wife. Now I was a damn good wife. He thought that it was going to be one way when he hit them streets and when he got out there and he dealt with this new age woman and they were like, sir, you just need to pay all of my bills and I ain't doing nothing for you. I just want a new purse. Sprinkle. When he got out there, he was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you having regrets, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Good luck, sir. Send me my checks. Good luck to you. I'm good. Same thing with my friend. She missed me because no, I didn't marry anybody from Dothan. I married somebody from Florida. The same shit. One of them about as bad as the other. He was from Florida, a small town, and he was from Palatka, Florida. But so the same thing. You don't realize that you have something special, that you have a partner that loves you and appreciates you, and then you get out there and you be like, oh, I thought it was going to be one way. Well, sir, well, ma'am, it's not. I'm a little high strung. I'm a little crazy. I'm gonna talk a little trash. We're gonna have a good time. But you just gotta take the good with the bad, quite honestly. And there's way more, way more good that comes with me, both as a partner and as a friend, than bad. So, y'all made a pretty couple. Girl, we were happy. I ain't even gonna lie. We were happy. We were happy until we were not. And when I tell people we were like the Huxtables, the people on the app do not believe it. But we were like the Huxtables. Like, we were successful. We had the life. We had the aesthetic. We had everything. And we were happy. But this is what I think. This is what I think happened. I think that the red pill incels were his friend. You see what I'm saying? So he's at a certain stage in his life. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying to him, oh, you can get a younger woman. You can get a quieter woman. You can get a submissive woman. You don't have to deal with her. Okay? So his friends are in his ear. His friends are in his ear. Mind you, all of them are single. You got to know that the red pill dudes are single. They're not in healthy, happy, loving relationships. Not one of them. They yelling into that microphone because they ain't got nobody to go home to. So his friends are in his ear. His friends are in his ear. His friends are in his ear. He's talking to his parents, and they're like, parents are divorced. So they're like, well, if you don't want to be married, you ain't got to be. Okay. Then he meets somebody, she in his ear, talking sweet nothings. It's always great when you first meet them. She's encouraging him to leave. Yeah, baby, come on, blah, blah, blah. He comes home. I don't want to be married to you anymore. Okay. Sir, don't threaten me with a good damn time. Do not threaten me with a good damn time. As soon as I put that shit on Facebook, when I changed my status, I had to close my damn DMs. Dudes were coming out the woodwork. Dag, I've been waiting for y'all to break up. We were married 20. Dude, you've been waiting 20 years. Hell, 2 dudes were in my DMs today. I don't even respond to them. They just be sending me weekly messages, sending me flowers, little digital flowers and bullshit. What? So he gets out. They break up. So he's destroyed his family. Got to send me a hell of a lot of money every month. I got half the damn assets. And he alone. And then the pandemic hit. What? Child, so he extra alone. Like, he alone. So they break up and he ain't got no way to meet new people. This motherfucker on a dating app. He's a quiet, nerdy guy trying to swipe. He gray now. He gray, okay? I meet a nice little young tenderoni during the pandemic. The whole time, I met 2. One of them was in his 30s. One of them was in his early 40s. So I'm having a ball. I'm like, what? What are we doing here? Hold on, let me turn this off. What are we doing? So I'm having a ball, and he's trying to get adjusted. Because these women, they're different. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his boys won't nowhere around. His boys were nowhere around. Yep, he thought he could do better. And yeah. And y'all want to know, I'm not talking about his current girlfriend. But I will say that he has a type. he has a type. He has a type. And when I saw a picture of her, she works in education. She has her doctorate in ed leadership. She used to be a teacher and a principal. She brown. I said, sir, this is not a do-over. I hope you are doing right by her and not trying to do it over with, trying to do a do-over for me. Like, because the dude that I'm dating ain't nothing like your ass. Ain't nothing like him. She said, I didn't realize how young when you was teaching. I was 28, 29 when I was teaching. So, yeah, I wasn't that young. I was damn near 30 when I was teaching. In fact, I think I turned 30 while I was teaching. I really wasn't that. I was kind of close in y'all age, but not that. I won't lie. These are my favorite stories. They think they'll succeed and they never do. You know what, man? It's a common thing. It's a common thing. I mean, you get on this app and you see these dudes and they steadily yelling in the microphone. They're in their early 30s, late 20s is where most of these people yelling in a microphone. They don't know what happens when you're 40 and 50 and you done been married for 20 some odd years, and then you be like, I'm about to trade you in for another woman. And then the wife go, that's fine. You might be trading me in, but that pension not getting traded in. That retirement not getting traded in. Social Security not getting traded in. And if you think you're going to show up talking about, I need 30 minutes for this little blue pill to kick in, and them young girls going to sit and wait for you. Yeah. Pookie and Ray Ray done been there first. So, that's what happened. So, about time they figure it out, it's too late. Then they end up with a woman about the same as the one that they left. I have not seen a dude break up his home yet that ends up in a happier place. I have not seen one yet. You know, I've seen a few that their wife was toxic, and I was like, I don't like that bitch. Like, I get it. But generally speaking, most men are smart enough not to do that dumb shit. A lot of men are smart enough. They just go, I probably ain't going to end up with too much better than what I got right now. Hey, twin. Hey, twin. So, yeah. But that's what happened, you know. So, they were warned about doing right by the wife of... That's the truth. That's the truth. Look at Shaq living with regret. He sure is, you know. But... who don't? You know what I'm saying? They just think that life is going to be a certain way. I don't even know who that dude was that was on the podcast talking about he went on the website and rented a girlfriend. He drunk or high or something. I don't even remember who the dude was. But he was like, yeah, I got her. I went on the website and it is rent a girlfriend. And everybody on the podcast was like, dude, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Just shut the fuck up. We know you do it, but... what are you doing? I wish I had saved that damn podcast, because the Joker was talking crazy. Paul Pierce, I think that's who it was. Yeah, Paul Pierce. Talking about, yeah, I went on the website. I got her. They got all kinds of women. What you like? It was like, dude, like, what? Shut up. What kind of life is that? Men are act like that is, they'll act like it's meaningful and purposeful, but we know it's not. We know it's not. We know that you can find a certain level of this is my life and this is how it is. Hey, Sean, we know that there's a certain level of that, but there's no real fulfillment in it. There's no real happiness in it. You know, Shaq talk about his kids and how, you know, everything, how his kids were affected. You see Steve Harvey, you see how his original kids were affected. You see, like, you see the consequences. You know what I'm saying? So they may have a person that fits the aesthetic, but they're soulless. You know what I'm saying? You can see the emptiness that exists in them. And, you know, I tell the story all the time. A lot of times married men have a glow because their wife is pumping them up. They have a strong foundation that they're coming home to. So of course they're going to look good going out into the world. Somebody's cooking for you, somebody's cleaning for you, somebody's picking up the slack for you. Like somebody is doing that because that's the role that a lot of women play. And when that's taken away and you got to show up cooking, cleaning, doing everything on your own, they start looking a little dusty for a reason. They tired. Like they tired of doing everything. They didn't know that it was that much work because women are just natural multitaskers. We just do it. It comes second nature to us because we were conditioned to do it. So when they got to do it all on their own, they just like, oh, what? This is hard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But send me my check. Southern Elegance will be closed within the next 30 days. It will be closed within the next 30 days. I'm tired. So I'm going to keep it. I'll keep all the intellectual property. I may bring it back. But I think the website is still up. I'm tired. I was tired of dealing with people. I was tired of making candles. I was tired of working all the time. There's a lot of stress that come with running your own business. Customer acquisition costs skyrocketed. I was trying to, what about your inventory? We'll have a big warehouse sale eventually, and then I'll sell the rest of it. But I've slowly been selling through it for the last like 60 days. And as we sell through stuff, Sunshine Lollipops, I'll let you know, as we sell through stuff, I just don't bring it back. And so we like eliminated our room sprays. We eliminated the diffusers. We eliminated different sizes. So just slowly eliminating stuff. Eliminated the tumblers. So am I nervous? No. I don't know why. I just feel like I pivoted and I'll pivot again. The only thing, like I said, you can't just shut down a company. So I'm in debt because I just said fuck it one day. I'm just done. And so you still have the debt from the company. So I gotta continue. I gotta pay that off. But other than that, hell, I said I'll be like Trump. Fuck it, bankruptcy. Start this shit all over again. Fuck it. I'm not buying. I'm in my forever home. Anything I'll pay cash for. I just said fuck it. If I have to do it, I have to do it. It'll be fine. But somebody said, will I ever get married? I tell y'all all the time, hell no. I'll do it in a church. I'm going to give you the commitment ceremony. We can have the tuxes, the white dress. We can release the doves. We can go in a carriage. But we're not going to the courthouse and making it legal. Because if I get married again, them checks from my ex-husband stop. So, nope. I told him I did 22 years with you. You're going to send me 22 years of checks. Trust. It's going to be a 1-to-1 correlation. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that was the math in me. It's going to be a 1-to-1. 1 year married, 1 year sending me my checks. Listen, what I said was, it is entirely possible that there is a redwood out there that's going to make me lose my mind. So it is entirely possible that I might, because he might just make me go crazy. But if I don't lose my mind, and hopefully I don't ever get any D that good that make me want to get married, like go to the courthouse and get married. I don't even want it if it's going to make me do that, okay? But it is possible. I'm not going to rule it out totally. He going to have to sign a prenup, and that prenup is going to have to say he going to take over them checks, okay? So if he can't afford all of this, then we not getting married. Let me just say that. If he can't afford all of this, we not getting married. And when I say we not getting married, I mean we not going to the courthouse. We'll do all the shit in the church. We can have the preacher and the Bible and the commitment. We can say all of that. But we're not going to take it. It's not going to get notarized, okay? The paper with the little stamp with the shit that's, sticking up on the paper, we're not getting none of that. The shit that the preacher that's got his certification off of Amazon that's signing that, they can sign that shit all day. I don't care. But the notary, we not talking to the notary. We not talking to them. We gonna just be like every other black couple I know. People be thinking that they married. That's right, a spiritual union. People gonna be thinking that they married and they not gonna figure it out until the damn funeral when I'm the special friend. And they gonna be like, wait, y'all not married? No, ma'am. So we just gonna live together until death do us part. I don't mind being a special friend. Shit, I don't mind it. I'm getting that ex-husband Social Security. That's why I don't worry. Y'all be like, are you worried? I'm like, no, my ex-husband sent me enough money to pay all of these bills. Everything here, the lights gonna stay on. Because he not quitting that 6-figure job that I helped him get. Study for them certifications with him. Because my background is in curriculum and instruction. So he thinking I'm helping him. I'm calculating child support off a 6-figure salary. Okay, sir. Send me my checks. Pay all of this. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say I'm never going to get married again. What if he dies? Survivor benefits, and it's written in the divorce decree that he got to keep paying it. So he not quitting his job. He's not like doing anything crazy. Yes, he is in tech. He's in cybersecurity, and he works out on post. So he's in extra security. He got a top secret clearance or whatever that the top is secretest clearance is. So he works with real sensitive information. I don't have a retail store. We used to, but I closed it. It doesn't sound like he has a problem with paying you that money. He doesn't. He makes so much that, and this is the other thing that I tell people. He makes so much money that the money that he sends me, he doesn't miss. Like the money that he sends me, he doesn't miss it. He does not miss it. I mean, he would rather have it, but he don't miss it. It doesn't affect his lifestyle like that. I think he just bought a brand new Mercedes not too long ago. A big body Mercedes. Like he don't miss it. I'm sure they know that they ain't getting nothing. So even if he die, I get checks, survivor benefits, and a life insurance policy that he has to keep. So, but he doesn't have any resentment. I saw a TikTok today because he's from Florida. I saw a TikTok today of some gators or something crazy, something funny, and I sent it to him. I was like, hey, this reminded me of the time you went fishing, and I sent him the video. Like, we get along great. We laugh, we joke. He knows that I've told the story about what happened on TikTok. Like, he knows that I talk about it. We get along just fine. So do we have kids? We have one son. And my son is 12. I had a baby at 40. I couldn't get pregnant because I had a brain tumor. And the brain tumor set at the base of the brain on my pituitary gland. And so it affected my hormones. And so I had a whole bunch of health issues. And then I ended up with one good egg. And I had a baby at 40. So he was oh my God. He was attached to special forces, and he worked in signal. Like I cannot remember. He was attached to special forces, and he worked as something with signals, you know. That was so long ago. He's retired, and that guy, what you sorry to hear? What? Oh, about the brain tumor. Listen, let me tell you something. So I think that everything that happens in life happens for a reason. And so they were able to, I was in Germany when I had the surgery. They went up through my nose, up behind my eyes, because the tumor was so big that like it was fucking with my eyesight. But they went up through my nose and cut it out in little pieces and brought it out through my nose. And at the time, that was like cutting edge surgery. So because we were stationed in Germany at the time, I was able to get the cutting edge surgery, because normally they would have to crack your skull to get to it. But we just happened to be stationed there, and we had like some of the best doctors, and so it was good, you know. It's great that y'all have great rapport and get along. Yeah, it was important for me to get along with him. It was important for me to get along with him. I was determined that my son saw a healthy, loving relationship between his parents, even if we were not in the same home. And I tell my ex-husband, I'm ready for you to get married. Please get married. Please. I want you to get married. I'm going to show up at the damn I'm going to show up at your wedding happy. Shit, with the biggest damn gift for both of you. Because I want my son to have a stepmother. Ma'am, can you babysit tonight? Because I got plans. Go live with your daddy. Go stay with your daddy. Like, I'm not one of them women. Baby, I want you to have a stepmama. Does my son live with... We have joint custody. So my son lives with both of us. So he spends 2 weeks with me and 2 weeks with his dad. He thought he was going to make me a single baby mama. He was going to hit the streets and have a good damn time. And I was going to be home with the kid. You want to know what happened? I packed my son ass up one day. I said, oh, you playing. You playing. I packed my son up. I took him to his daddy's house and I dropped his ass off. And then I blocked him on everything. Blocked him, blocked his mama, blocked his stepmama, stepdaddy, everything, brothers. Block every goddamn body. Couldn't nobody contact me. He showed up after about 30 days talking about, can we talk? Oh, what we talking about? Because he can stay with you, sir. He can stay with you. I will send your ass child support. I will see his ass on every other weekend. Oh, you want to talk? Oh, let's talk then. Oh, what we talking about? What we talking about? Oh, okay. So then we came to an agreement. How early did you guys start sharing custody? 60 damn days. About 60 damn days. Because his ass was out in the streets partying, thinking that he gonna neglect this kid that I damn near died, had one good egg. The motherfucker almost killed me. And he thought that he was gonna make me a single mama when I was already not wanting to be a mama. When these women talking about they don't want kids, I ain't want kids. When the doctor said you can't have kids, I was like, shit, okay. Don't threaten me with a good damn time. I rich auntie vibes, baby. Rich auntie vibes. Shit, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Y'all, rich auntie vibes right now, and I got a damn kid, okay? So the motherfucker was in the streets, wasn't answering the call, wasn't picking them up. I said, I got a trick for your ass. I didn't even pack a bag. When I say I packed my son up, I meant like I packed his goddamn book bag up and his Chromebook. That's what I packed. I ain't no clothes, no shoes, none of that shit. Ding dong. Goodbye. Well, let's talk. Okay, well, we can talk now. So now, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Had his whole family running. The hell yeah, everybody was like, what the hell is going on? I tell them, I'm like, y'all don't know how to play the game. Y'all women, y'all don't call them men bluff, because I will call your fucking bluff. My ex knew. I wasn't trying to be no damn baby mama. I ain't even want kids. I waited until I got married to have kids. And then you gonna try to turn me into a goddamn baby mama? Sir, I got a trick for you. I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I understand that everybody don't have them options. But, yeah. His mama thought that I was playing. She was like, I hope you don't keep Mikey from me, blah, 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 blah. Every damn summer, I pack his ass up, go to Florida, watch out for the gators. It be hot as hell, and he be calling me, I'm ready to come back home. That's just too damn bad. Keep digging. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that meme? I'm tired, Grandpa. That's just too damn bad. Keep digging. That's how I be when he called me. It's hot. That's just too damn bad. Go talk to your grandmama and your granddaddy and your steps and your cousins and shit. I don't give a. He come back black as hell because he be in Florida. He already dark. He come back pitch black. I be like, woo, child, who your mama? Shit, you don't even look like you belong to me. He come back looking like this damn shirt. Shit. I don't even. I don't. Because his grandma be like, go outside. 100 degrees in Florida. They on the beach. He be at the pool, or he know how to swim. So, did you think that was cute? I'm not sure what. Let me go ahead and block him before I talk trash. Y'all know how this go. First off, they ain't got no picture, and they ain't got no real username. So you already know their ass is blocked. Okay? Did I think it was cute? Yep. I think I'm cute. It was cute. Everything was cute. Oh, girl, I ain't care about them calling me no names. His mama was a Bible thumper, so I was a heathen anyway. So I didn't care about nothing she had to say. I did not care. I told her. He be complaining, I gotta be in church all day. I don't give a damn. He come back and be like, what Bible scriptures you learn? He don't think nothing I'm saying is funny. Him and his daddy going to Florida. I want to say in a couple of weeks they going to Florida. He'll be down there for about a month. Have fun. Have fun. I want to live my best life too. So I want to live my best life too. Let me see, I'm missing some comments. Grape Kool-Aid. No, I'm drinking water tonight. I gotta go to work in the morning. I think we got like 200 orders in the queue for Southern Elegance, so I got to get the last of the orders out before I turn off the website. You letting me know I do not need to be a baby mama. I mean, if you want a baby, have a baby. If you want a baby, have a baby. I firmly believe that women should do exactly what they want to do. If you want to have a baby, have a baby. Just know that that's your baby. Y'all know I stay drinking water. This is I got it from Macy's. I went through a coaching program with Macy's, and it's called the Workshop at Macy's. And after I went to the program, I actually got picked up to sell my candles in Macy's. So that's how we got our candles in Macy's. So we were, in fact, we were one of the few black brands in the home goods department. But this thing right here will keep ice for 2 days. This is like I don't even know what other shit they gave us, but this right here ain't nothing but the truth. So this is what y'all see me with, and it's because it keeps the ice cool. We need more motivated black kids. We got plenty of motivated black kids. There are plenty. I used to be a teacher. I worked in education for 22 years, and most of the kids that I taught were black and brown. That's because TikTok thinks that I'm saying something, and so they'll the bots will, because people keep reporting me, and so TikTok will think that I'm saying something. So it's like they're recording a conversation and running it through a filter, and I can always tell because the screen acts funny on my end. And I can tell that somebody's reporting the live, but I'm not saying anything. So as long as, it's not picking up anything with the chat bots, then I'm fine. But that's why after a while, it'll sync back up after they see that there's nothing happening in the live. That's all it is. And I don't understand because I'm never saying anything. Men just be mad. Actually, I'm not even going to say men, because women be just as mad. Like, women get in my comments on the front page and say the most outrageous stuff to me. And I just be like, ma'am, just scroll. Like, why are you so triggered and living in my comment section for weeks? But so I wish they would get strikes too. I wish there was a system to report the people that are reporting me. Because I get on here, I talk about my life, and I tell women how to live their best life. But I think because it bucks the system, they are angry. A lot of people are just angry. I think the men are angry that women have a choice. And I think women are angry because although they had a choice, they chose to center men. And now they're seeing that it's not serving them. And so they're angry at women that didn't make that choice. Or they're angry at women that say, I don't want to do this anymore, and then just don't. You know, because girl, how you get an account warning? Nope. I already know. That's why I'll be on here talking about sequoias and bonsai trees and oak trees. That's why I'll be on here talking about damn chihuahuas and Dobermans. Just some old just randomness. That if you don't follow me, you'll just be like, what are they talking about? Chihuahuas and Dobermans and stomping with what is she talking about? You come in the cat distribution center and all of that. If you don't follow me, then you will not know what the conversation is about, because it'd be totally coded over here. You coming in, if you low vibrational, low IQ and low vibrational, you ain't gonna pick up nothing over here, because we talking about the bell curve. We talking about a whole lot of stuff over here. Everything in code. Ain't nothing. I ain't saying nothing outright. That's why the screen be flashing. Sir, you will not pick up nothing. Mr. TikTok, you ain't picking up nothing over here. Now, one time we were literally not talking about anything, and I still got suspended for a week. We literally, like, everybody was like, come on now, you ain't even say nothing. You literally did not say anything. So I don't know if somebody typed it or what happened, but I got suspended a couple of weeks ago. But I promise you we didn't say anything, because I know better. Mr. TikTok, that's right. I can't think of his name. He was all, girl, y'all know who I'm talking about. They be in here. They come in here with the men. The first thing they talk about, where's the beef? Some dude came in earlier today talking about where the beef. I was like, I don't know where the beef is, but I know where the block is. Blocked. You think that's cute? Blocked. They better not type nothing. They better be in here quietly reporting, because if they type anything, they gonna be watching. I ain't seen the eggs people yet. They're gonna be watching some tarot readers, because I saw that earlier. Or they're gonna be doing some TikTok shopping is what they're gonna be doing. Because they're not gonna be in this comment section. I promise you that. Not gonna be here. And you got enough people talking about enough stuff that you can go find whatever it is that you're looking for. Whatever it is. I saw a girl with a little spring thing, and people were asking her questions, and she'd hit the little thing, and it go blah, 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 blah. Yes. And I'm like, what the hell? Thousands of people was watching that. Everybody trying to get their question in. They just typing. She do the thing. No, it had to be like a yes, no, or maybe kind of question. Like it was a black, what do you call them? Black figure 8 balls? What do you call them damn balls that we had when we were kids? You shake the shit up and then it come float up. Not now. Like that's the whole TikTok was that. And it was like thousands of people watching it. That's what they watching right now. The magic 8 ball. That's it. A magic 8 ball. That's basically what it was. A magic 8 ball. And she just would shake the shit and it'll land and I was like, is she getting paid for that? Is she getting paid for that? I saw a dude dancing. I ain't even gonna say. I'm like, how this dude dancing like this? But I get them Asians selling them damn rocks. Okay? What is that about? I'm like, are that many people buying them? I guess they are though, because they have thousands of views. And the motherfuckers should selling fedoras. I think everybody and their mama selling fedoras right now. We in the South. It's 1,000 degrees. I'm trying to figure out who buying all them damn hot ass hats. Somebody buying them because every time they scroll past my feed, hundreds of people with them hats, them fedoras. Everybody's selling fedoras. The wigs, that's right, the wigs. I don't know how they be making money, but I say I must be doing this thing wrong. I tell you what, though. This is the other thing that happened on TikTok. I said I don't want to work that hard. I do not want to have to wake up and start hawking goods. I mean, I might as well be hawking candles out the trunk of my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to wake up and be like, candle. You got these candles. We got this new fragrance. We got this lemonade. You want this lemonade? You could bundle the lemonade with the Key West. I don't want to be doing that all day. I don't want to be doing that. I do not want to do it. I'll get on here, talk a little trash, get off of here to go do what I do. But I promise you, I don't want to be on here. I might as well pop the trunk. That like a mixtape. That's exactly how I feel every time I see some of these people, like a mixtape. Like, God, don't come to my car. No, I don't want your shit. That's how I be scrolling past them fedora hat people and the damn tissue paper outfits that they done got from some sweat factory over in China. Scrolling, and then everybody got the outfit with the little fringe going down the side. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. The 20th time, I'm like, okay, Lord, no, I'm not getting no outfit with the little fringe down the side. I'm not doing it. I thought I was. I don't have anywhere to wear it anyway, so I'm not getting it. And I know y'all know what outfit I'm talking about. Yeah, I know y'all know which one I'm talking about because everybody's selling it. So it's like they all go to the same place on Alibaba and get the same outfits and show up on TikTok trying to sell it. Like, it's just so, it's like they all took the same TikTok course, the same $1.99, $199 drop shipping course. That's just baby, that's all the TikTok. Scoop, that's all the TikTok, baby. You scroll out of here. Somebody's selling something. They selling some hats. They selling that damn perfume in that gold bottle. That smell like a woman titties out. Whatever that you're Dubai or wherever, Middle Eastern fragrance. They selling hats. They selling coochie spray or coochie oil or coochie soap. I mean, it's the exact same thing. They selling candles. That's probably gonna burn down some damn body house because they don't know what they're doing. They selling soap. That's what everybody selling. Or they selling rocks or tarot readings. That's like the whole roster of what you gonna see if you scroll to the next selling. That's what it is. Candles, soaps, fedoras, something dealing with boric acid because you got BV, some rocks, tarot readings, and that Dubai gold, European, Middle Eastern, whatever that is, oil. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, and the wigs. I haven't seen a lot of jewelry. I haven't seen the jewelry, but that might be because I started hitting not interested on everything. I just started hitting not interested. I'm not interested. I don't want to see none of this anymore ever again. I'm done. I'm tired. So I saw a recall sign. Listen, it's hard to make a good candle on a good day. And one of the things that happened was our manufacturer would change the composition of our wicks and not let us know. And then the wick and the wax, like it's a complex scientific formula that goes with the wax and the wick. So anyway, if they change the composition of the wick, it changes how the candle burn. And so they would change it because they were having supply chain issues and not tell us. So like we were constantly having to test burn all of our candles to make sure that they burn properly. Well, if you're getting your candles made in a foreign country, in Korea, and they're making thousands and thousands at a time, they're not test burning that. They just making them and praying and then they just recall them if it does. So that was another reason that I was absolutely sick of dealing with that. Absolutely sick of dealing with that. And then one time my wig manufacturer they had a 4-month wait time, 4 months for wigs. So we had to buy 4 months worth of wigs at one time. We had boxes of wigs everywhere. So it was a lot that went into the decision to close it. That and the fact I was sick of it. I made good money, but at the end of the day, my ex-husband paid all the bills here. So I'm going to take 6 months off. I'm going to continue to coach my students. I'm going to continue to do the free workshops and build Flourish. I'll probably do some specialty training for e-commerce businesses so that they can get it from a real person that has done it, so that I can fill in the gaps from these internet gurus that are lying to them about how easy it is to run a business. It ain't that easy. Let me fill in some gaps for you so that you can make an informed decision. So I'll probably do that. I slowly let my staff go. Slowly. So I still have about 6 people. And I'm going to be honest, as long as those 6 people do what I need them to do, Southern Elegance might stay open. But it'll be small enough, and we'll shut down the website. Like, I've turned off the ads. I don't post on social media as much. I'm getting ready to disconnect TikTok Shop so that the number of orders that I don't send out as many emails. Like, we don't do as much email marketing. So the orders that we get in, it'll be just enough to keep them employed. And as long as they don't get on my nerves, they will, I'll keep it open. The moment they get on my nerves, I'm done. If they can keep it going without me having to be like in it and up there and making candles or dealing with customers or anything like that, I'll let it go. They can, if they can do it, then I'm good. But the moment that it becomes a headache for me, I already told them I'm gonna shut this shit down. In fact, I'm getting ready to turn off the website tonight, so that we got about 200 orders in the queue, so that we can get these orders out. I want to get a master's in adult education. How can I? Sunshine, like, why you need to talk to me about that? That's like my past. I don't do that no more. If you got a question about business, you want to know about customer acquisition, the customer journey, the secrets to a 6-figure business. I'm joking. That last part, I'm joking. I don't even teach stuff like that because I don't even believe in it. I don't even believe in it. If somebody's saying they got the secret sauce to, I'm not selling it because I want to keep all the intellectual property, because I may bring it back using third-party logistics. So third-party manufacturing and third-party logistics. So I may bring it back, and then that way I'm not making any candles. I'm not shipping out any candles. I'm not doing anything. I'm just making sure that it gets done. So I may do that. Can I make it into a franchise? Hell, nope. I could, but I'm not. Am I officially out? I am officially out. I'm not doing that shit no more. I don't give a damn. I ain't doing that shit no more. It is not all that it's cracked up to be. That's why I be telling y'all, I subleased the building. It was somebody that was looking at it. I was like, they can have it. Subleased it. It's already signed. They're already in it. I'm telling you. When I made the decision, everything just opened up. That's why I tell y'all, a lot of times you got to start with the thought. You got to start. I was working too much. I was working way too much. Babs, when you say am I set for life, my ex-husband has to support me for the rest of my life. My ex-husband has to support me for the rest of my life. Even if he dies, I get survivor benefits. So one way or the other, I'll be fine. And so I'm going to take about 6 months and I'm not going to work. I'm going to just chill. Live off the money that he sent me. Oh, no. What happened to my arm? So TikTok made me do it, okay? I'm out of the candle business because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of everything that goes along with running a business. I tried turning over the day-to-day operations. You still are in the day-to-day operations. Trust me. It is not like people make it seem. It's not like you can just do it. You literally have to, it's not how people make it seem. It's not, I promise you, it's not how people make it seem. Like, oh, just hire what do you call it, a manager, or just hire whatever the fuck you call them people. I hired the motherfucker. They got on my damn nerves too. I was like, shit, you fired too. When the candles was wrong, I just said, fuck it, you fired. Shit. And then that's when I started winding the shit down. With the GM, the general manager. I had a general manager that was running shit. I said, and I trained them, I said, fuck this. Fuck, I'm tired. Tired. I'm tired, y'all. So we were one of the largest black-owned candle companies. Yes, we were. Yes, we are. Yes, we were. One of the few. Yeah, with national. Yeah, we were. And we were the only one on that level that started, like, that controlled the whole process, where we made the candles. Like, everything was done in-house. So we were the largest black-owned candle company that was doing that. The other candle companies, some of the other brands, they don't actually make the candles. They use third-party manufacturing and third-party logistics. So we were the one that made everything. Everything was controlled in-house. So, and it is not easy. It is not easy. So I tell people, don't do this shit. And then I didn't have enough sense not to scale the company, because I didn't know what I was doing. Had I kept the company probably at around $500,000 to $750,000 a year, I probably would still be doing it, because that's about what? Oh, that's probably about 30, 40, 50, about $50,000 a month, which up until recently, we were still doing that, until I turned off all of our ads and stopped with the really heavy email marketing. We were still doing 50,000. So now we're probably around 30,000 a month, somewhere up in there. And so I'll slowly bring it down. But like all of our corporate accounts, I just called them up and was like, I'm done. Don't even place an order. We're gonna fill the ones that we got, and that's it. GMA, I was like, don't even call. I'm not doing it. We were supposed to be on Tamron Hall, shit, probably right now. I said, we're not doing it. I'm just winding it down. So I was working too much. I was tired. I don't like it. And so I that's one of the things that I tell people, like, it's not going to be as easy as you think to get customers. It's just not. If you don't build a community around your product, it's going to be hard to get repeat customers. You might get that first one, but if you're not actively building a community, you're not going to get repeat customers, and customer acquisition costs are high. And then when you get ready to scale it, you don't understand what it takes to scale it. So I don't know. I had a stand in the mall, and you are required to have people at the stand in the mall at all times. You cannot just close. And so if somebody doesn't show up for work, that means I had to go into work, or I had to find somebody to fill in for them. So when it was time for that kiosk to be over, I did not renew it. Because that's why I keep telling y'all, like, people just be like, oh, do this. I have done it all. So when people be like, oh, I'm going to just open something in the mall, I said, okay, 365, ma'am. Christmas and New Year's, those about the only days that the mall not open. Your ass better be ready to work. And then when I start going through the numbers of how much you need to sell per day in order to actually be profitable, people be like, oh, it's not, oh, yes, ma'am. You better be, you wonder why the people in the mall be damn near hey, you trying to give you eyelashes and straighten your hair and spraying you with shit, trying to clean your sneakers, because it's expensive. I'm in trucking. It's a little easier. Hell, I saw 4 trucking videos today of people complaining about being a trucker. So I don't know if trucking is easier. Oh, I was going to tell you what happened to my arm. TikTok. So there's a lady on TikTok. Y'all, I got issues when it comes to TikTok. Y'all laughing because y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People with the flat iron, the motherfuckers with the sneakers, the shades, all the kiosks in the middle, giving you massages. Anyway, I saw a TikTok that said you store trauma in your muscles. Your body will store trauma. And so you either need to get massages, like deep tissue massages, to work the kinks out, the stress, the trauma. Or you can do this massage thingy with like a ganshwa stone, the little jade stone, the little green jade stone. So you do your face, and I've been doing my face. So, I got a round ass face. So I was like, shit, anything to give me half of a jawline, because the fried chicken making me round and puffy. So, I do the shit with the face. And then you do it up your arm. Well, I guess I was storing a whole bunch of damn trauma, because this was during the time when I was stressed the hell out with Southern Elegance, and I hadn't made the decision to shut the shit down. And when I came up my arm, and this is a piece of jade, it's a solid piece of jade. When I came up my arm, the shit broke in half, and I cut myself. I said, what the hell? I got that much trauma stored up in my body? The fuck? So I had to get another one. I mean, literally, I'm going to tell you the truth. The first time I did that thing with that jade stone, I started crying. And I was like, what in the TikTok witchcraft is this? What is this? What is this? I couldn't even do the whole body. But I don't know. So I don't understand the science behind it. I don't understand the science behind it. But the shit worked. So after so I'm gonna get some cocoa butter. I'm gonna do some old school. But that's what happened. I came up my arm with that thing, it broke right in half. Yeah, you can do it on your whole body. You can do it on your whole body. I'm just saying, I don't know what kind of science it was behind it. I don't know. Those Asian countries, they got their own kind of belief systems about stuff. We pick and choose and pick it up a little bit. I probably should have read a book or some shit, or watched some more TikToks on how to do the shit, because I'm crying, arm bleeding, fucking crying, trying to figure out what the hell is happening. Because, I don't know. So it healed. It definitely makes you feel better. 100%. I can 100% say, like, those areas where you are, like, you feel the stress, like you in your body will store stress in the oddest of places. It is another form of lymphatic drainage, because you basically follow the same path that you would if you were dry brushing. And so, but the stone like actually stimulates like deep down in your muscles. And so you're releasing tension that you really didn't know that you were even holding on to. So it's really good for your lymphatic system. And see, I had a tumor. I was telling you earlier, I had a brain tumor. And that brain tumor affected my lymphatic system. And so that was another reason that I was doing it. And the tumor affects my adrenal glands, which is, helps with your cortisol and your stress hormones. And so my adrenal glands don't function properly. So when I get stressed, I'm super stressed. So like all of this stuff was like, let me try this. Child, it works. It works. It works. I promise you it works. So what does gray mean? Great, not gray. Oh, okay. Have you tried a small rebounder? It's like a mini trampoline. I have not. So, y'all, it's almost 10:30. I got on here about 9 o'clock. All of my lives, I learned how to upload them to YouTube from my computer and not my phone. What? So all of my TikTok magnesium, I take magnesium. So all of my TikToks will now be uploaded to YouTube. And then once I get a following, I will be going live on both TikTok and YouTube. And then if I'm on YouTube, I can kind of say stuff, that I can't say over here, because I get reported when I say stuff over here. So YouTube, I have a little bit more flexibility. So we'll see. But yeah, don't be shocked about see, the thing is, the only reason y'all are shocked about me shutting down Southern Elegance is because most people are afraid to do something different. They'll get in a situation, and even though it doesn't serve them, they'll continue to do it because that's what other people expect of them. So I woke up one day last year, I was like, I think I'm tired. And then as soon as I said it, the little sneaky link situationship, y'all know, whatever that is. He was like, oh, when you say you tired of something, some change is about to happen. Hell, I told him I was tired of him. He was like, I don't want to have this conversation. I don't want to have this conversation. I said, I'm tired. I don't want to talk about this. I already know what this means. My ass about to get dumped. Damn right. I'm tired of this shit. Are you going to take the next 6 months to determine your next chapter? Yes, it's actually called Flourish, the next chapter. I've already named it, created it. It's going to be a coaching program. I do workshops free. I'm going to double down on doing that. He should have helped. He helped. He helped me with all my stress. That's the only reason he's still around. He helps me with my stress. He de-stresses me. That guy was like, okay, that's too much information. I wasn't asking that. I said it was an entanglement situationship. Everybody come on, be like, he must be married. He not married. I don't have time for a whole full-fledged relationship. I don't like men like that. I mean, I like them like that, but I'm like a dude. Like, I just got out of a marriage. I was married for 20 years, 22 total, 20 together, or something crazy. Am I saying them numbers right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I'm having a good time. He want to get married. I don't. Every dude I've dated wanted to get married. Every single one of them have wanted to get married. Every single one of them. I don't blame them. I would want to marry me too. I'm pretty fucking amazing. But I just be like, water. I'm drinking water. I stay hydrated. People be like, you don't look 52. I'm like, that's because I exfoliate, mind my damn business, and drink my water. I stay hydrated, exfoliate, and mind the business that pays me. That's it. I would want to marry me too. No Kool-Aid. No Kool-Aid. I got some great Kool-Aid in the refrigerator though. But I the sugar. I didn't want to have too much sugar before this late at night. All right, y'all. It's been about an hour and a half. Let me get off of here. I didn't even drink my chocolatinis the other night either. I didn't even drink my chocolatini. Hell, I might drink some of that tonight before I go to bed. Because I fell asleep last night on the couch like an old lady. The old lady that I really am. I got off of here. I think I got off of here and sat on the couch and shit. Next thing I know, I'm drooling and the dog on the couch beside me. I'm like, what the hell happened? Let me get my ass up. So how do I look at your candles? Honey, I'm about to turn the website off. There ain't no candles to look at. You have to, if we open it up next month, I'll let y'all know, but probably not. I'm sick of that shit. So I'm winding that part down. Y'all have a great night. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.